Adventures in Night Hiking, New Hampshire edition, volume 2. Yeah. Not a happy hiker right now, let me tell you. Okay, so I apologize for yesterday. I know my video was probably getting kind of negative there at the end, but I was feeling real negative yesterday, and pretty sure today's video is going to be just as bad. You can see right now it's raining, it's nighttime, and I'm working on leaving this campground, which was supposed to be like 300 yards off the trail, which was more like a mile. Imp Shelter and Campsite. Well, I show up here and she's like, there's a caretaker here. She's like, well, our shelter's full, but do you have a tent? I said, no, I have a hammock. Oh, well, that's great. I know just the place that you can put your hammock. I said, okay. She says, follow me. And she went to here and she says, okay, this is where you can put your hammock. I'm like, are you kidding me? And she goes, well, this is where I always put all my hammockers. I'm like, well, I'll see if I can MacGyver up a situation and make it work. It was too many trees. Too many trees. Too close together. I was able to get my hammock in a comfortable position to sleep in, but I couldn't open up and spread out my rain fly, the dry fly, wide enough to get it off of the hammock. And I'm like, well, it's supposed to rain this morning. Lo and behold, it's raining. The weatherman finally got it right. So I did the best I could with where she put me. It wasn't good enough. Rain came into my hammock setup because I just couldn't get the fly just wasn't right. So 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm getting rained on. My sleeping bag's getting wet. I'm getting wet. My shirt and pants are getting wet. And I'm just laying there shivering. And I'm like, well, alright. Read this sign real carefully. Stony Brook and Mariah Brook trails. I guess that's where I'm going. Anyways, so I'm laying there shivering. I'm like, all right, well, I'm either gonna get cold and sick here, so let me just get up and get going. Alright, I see a white blaze. Yay, I picked the right trail this time. So I don't believe I'm going to run into any more caretakers telling me where I can put up my hammock. But next time I do run across one, that moss is white. I thought it was like snow. I'm like, no, it didn't snow. Next time I do run across a caretaker and they're like, here's the worst place on the mountain for you to put your hammock. You can hang here. I'm gonna go tell them what they can do to themselves. So here I am on top of a mountain, getting rained on. I'm already soaking wet. I'm both hot and cold at the same time. I'm probably gonna do a lot of slipping and sliding because I can't judge distance too well with all this water on my glasses. So it's gonna be one of those days. So let me just do it. Well, this is what the, I hope, top of Mount Moriah looks like in the early morning when it's raining and it's in a cloud. So it is a day, I tell you. Coming up here was a lot of this rock slab. Usually you can walk up pretty well when it's dry. Going down, it's a little bit trickier. But this morning in the dark with it being wet, yeah. So, we're gonna keep going. This way, yeah. Follow the little pile of rocks. Oh, and the wind started blowing, so it's not only cold and wet, but windy too. The perfect trifecta for a miserable day. Oh, no, we're not to the top of Moriah yet. Gotta climb more rocks. Yay. Of course it wasn't the top. Silly me. What was I thinking? So, yeah, the shelter just passed up, Rattle River Shelter. I do believe that it was at mile marker, like 300.2. And since I've passed it up now and it's behind me, I can safely say I got about 300 miles to go to get to Katahdin. Yay! Alright, that's probably about as happy as I'm going to get today. Hopefully the last box that I'll need. And I only needed some paperwork, and I got 7 pounds of stuff. So let's ungraciously see what's in here by dumping it all on the floor. Oh good lord. Yay, stripes. Don't roll away. Yeah. Stripes, this is wonderful stuff. Yeah, that's the paperwork. This is what I needed. This is what I got. Ooh, chicken. Oh, potatoes. Need some of that. Don't need it now. More potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Fish. More fish.
Yeah, I mean it doesn't.
Mystery Pop-Tarts.
Jump down and did a section. It doesn't fly me, but I mean,
Cheese, more cheese.
Longer distance into section hiking. Either section hiking. Yeah, go ahead.
peanuts. Some honey buns. Tangerines.
Still can. Just throw it out there.
Carrots. Carrots. Okay, carrots.
Yeah, that's like half the people are hanging in.
Raisins, raisins. Banana chips. Chewy granola bars. These little things. Blackberry lemonade drink mixes. Oh, so good. And tropical squirt. Envelope. And
And you could always break it up into
notes.
sections.
Okay.
Done.
Thank you very much.
This is White Mountain Lodge and Hostel. It's my bunk. I have my sleeping bag kind of hanging in that closet over there just to air out and dry. Has a commons restroom, 2 shower stalls, 2 bathroom stalls. Being quiet because some hikers are sleeping.
Like I had to get, like I thought that you, yeah, because they were, something shows up.
Something shows up, yes.
And it's not like when you just click on something.
Sure.
The amazing Gandalf.
Hey, how are you?
Doing great. Burke.
Bird.
Alright. Freebird. A room full of hikers. Some have you seen before. Okay.